You are a B2B service-based business owner and you are looking to gain clients, create more impact and more value in your business to amplify your marketing message. Campbell Rappin and take you through how to buyers, mastering your market and making offers convert consistently, well, on the inside. We are coming in hot today about a truth you're not going to love, and you need to hear it. I'm going to be talking about the secret to fast growth. If you're a business owner, a solopreneur, an emerging entrepreneur who is already in momentum, you are recognizing that real discomfort when your biggest dream has turned into a nightmare. What do I mean by that? You know, when you first started your business and you were like, if I could just find my next client with certainty, with predictability, I would be living it. That business owner badass dream. Well, you got what you wanted. Except for now, the idea of another client at the capacity you're serving feels like, oh my God, how will I do this? And so chances are you're starting to sabotage your business, even though growth is what you want. And today, this love letter, today's episode is going to show you how to get the fast growth. Whether you are sprinting for your first 100K, you're trying to transition from emerging to growth, from that 100K to 250 to $500,000 and $500,000 beyond. Here's the controversy piece. The fewer things you do, the fewer people you serve, the faster you will grow. And you're like, whoa, Christine, I don't want to do that. Right? You just threw your toys out of the sandbox. I just saw it. Well, I'm going to show you how you do this and how you transition. Because when we're working with our clients who are in high growth, it is about remembering to shift gears from being either the owner-operator to the CEO, or from transitioning ourselves as the client delivery mechanic from employee to business owner. And this is why you feel like you're drowning, is because you're trying to stay in the role that doesn't serve the level of growth you are at. It's uncomfortable. It's where sabotage gets really creative, and truthfully, it's optional. So anytime we're working with clients to transition to their next level, I go back to the foundations of what do I think a level should look like. I tell clients, if you think of your business as 100% whole, your financial goals should be set at 80%. So if you want to make 100K, well, then your goal has to be 120. Because at 120 goal, at 80%, you're hitting 100K revenue. Why do I do that? Well, the first thing is because I want you to be sustaining your momentum. And if you sustain 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, you will flame out and go over the edge. But if I set you at 80%, 80% is breathing room. And breathing room is important for two key growth mechanics. Number one, I need you to be taking time out of your business, because you should reward yourself with vacation. You should reward yourself with just thinking space. And here's the kicker, life is going to life at you. And whether you take the time or want to take the time, it will require you to take the time. And at 80%, when you do that, you still have your cash flow met, your goals met, and your breathing room. So we don't spiral down. Second thing I love about the 80% rule in my mind is that at 80%, you still have reserve. You have reserve resources, you have reserve capital, you have reserves in your toolkit. So when you walk to an unexpected opportunity, or one opportunity comes your way that you didn't see coming fast, you can quickly say yes, you can quickly get moving, and you can move to the 100%, live at that 100% until you can settle the resources at a new 80. And so that's what I coach on. That's what I live by. I always want to have fuel in the tank. And I know as I pursue the next level, that stepping stone to fast growth, I have to transition from what I was doing to a new level, because what got me here will not sustain me there. So how do you sustain a new level of growth? How do I raise that bar? Well, there's 5 steps, and I'm going to take you through them today. The first one, the overarching principle, is fewer things, fewer people, more dollars. Okay, we're talking elegant simplicity here, and every pathway has to be simplified. So we start with number 1. Who are the core customers that provided the 80%? What's the product? What's our profitability? What's our ease to serve them? Who advocates for people to get to that program? Who promotes that program because it's easy, understood, and the results very clearly defined? I need to go back and audit my sales process, my marketing spend, and how we talk about our business to ensure we're leaning into the core. Because chances are, you said yes to so many things, you've started to create a debris field. And that includes both offers and clients. You've said yes to opportunities you should have declined. You said yes to clients you should have not extended offers to, and it's time to clean house. So step number 2 is to shed any and all bad fits that do not meet the dream client profile, the dream core offer, and we transition and clean house. How do we do that? Well, I'm not suggesting you fire clients. I am suggesting you build an exit strategy. So natural attrition and graduating out of programs can be a great way to naturally clean house. What that means is you do not intend to make a next offer to somebody who's no longer a fit with your services. I would invite you 100% to support that client beyond that service commitment, refer it. And if there's potential, take a revenue share of that referral. But let them graduate, let them complete their program, and don't engage and offer a next step directly with you. You can also raise the bar of your rate so that anybody new coming into your business sets at a new standard. You can really think about your discounting and bonus strategy. Streamline. Put time limiters on place. Think about the energy and support you spend, and filter. Filter. And be a badass filterer. Because you want to boost the quality and ensure congruency to the right offer, to the right fit, to the right volume. And you want to be seen as a destination for fast decision makers, because that's ultimately how to amp up your growth fast. The third thing I want you to do is really go through your offers. Slim it down. And I watched all of you just go, oh, I think it just threw up. I mean it. I'm serious about this. Slim down your offers. You have tried a bunch of different things, and you had some middling success with many. You've had no success with others, and great success with a few. I want you to slim it down. You've tested, and you've learned. Take the lesson. You want to use your resources effectively, focusing on the high profit, high price, high result, destination category offers. So yes, I'm going to say it again, slim down your offer set. You want to go back to the very basics that you start with is like, who do I want to be known for? You want to be known for your one core offer. Your one core offer makes you easy to advocate for, easy to refer, easy to be successful at transitioning interest to offer to yes, paid client. Number 4 is you need to reduce the complexity of both how you run your business and your process for delivery. Capacity becomes hard because complexity occurs when we are not focused on the systems. But systems and standardization are what you get known for. And so it is time to really challenge the must deliverables, those extra wow moments, and the stuff that's just clutter. Where you can, delegate. Where you can, simply remove. And where it's very high touch, you need to stay high focused. And number 5, I want you to get crystal clear on your standards. Not the processes here, but the embodiment of your brand. What do you stand for as a brand promise? What do you want to be known for? What is your delivery standard? How do you communicate value? How can you quantify value and results? What's the benefit so that you can stay not only clear in your true north, if you're a solopreneur, but you can make sure everybody who touches your business gets it from a vision perspective and lives it from a delivery perspective. It's time to slow down and to take stock. So the secret to fast growth is, in fact, simplicity. Your next level of 80%, whether you're going from your first 100K to 250 to $500,000 to $1 million or beyond, comes from fewer things, fewer people, higher profit, higher results. And when you do that, it is easier, not effortless, just easier to sustain growth. And I want you to really get clear about that 80% analogy. Because the wobble in growth is normal. You're stretching, you're uncertain, you're trying, you're iterating, and it's going to be hugely conflicting, hugely uncomfortable. But if you go back to 80, you always have fuel. And you can slow down because you built in the slow to take stock, to refine. And that's why when we support clients long-term, I say I simply don't take clients anymore on private work for 6 months. I can build you a great business with 6 months. We know how to build the foundations. We know how to get the system running. We know how to build the structure, and we get you launched in our programs like the 30-Day Accelerator and our Win with Clients Consistently program. But the private clients, I don't let them work with me 6 months. I require they stay a year, and here's why. Because once you start to build capacity, you hit capacity constraint. It works. Getting clients works predictably. It works frequently. And you're going to start to then hit a ceiling. And we'll have a very serious conversation when you hit the ceiling. Is the ceiling where you want to stay? And yes, the answer can be, yeah, I like where I am. I like the lifestyle. I like the revenue. I like the clients. I'm breathing. And if you're breathing, I will celebrate you to the wall. But if you're thinking, I'm not breathing, I can't stay here, but I also want another gear, I'm going to send you back to this structure. Your next level of growth is not going to be fueled by what got you here. It has to require next level thinking. And that next level thinking is about simplifying, distilling, iterating, and being clear what you say yes to and what you say no to. You need to slow down to reach next level growth. And that's an oxymoron. And a lot of people struggle to do this on their own. So if you're struggling right now thinking, I feel like a fire hydrant, I do see you. I see it every day. Just this morning, I met a business owner through a community that I'm part of, and he's like, I'm a victim of my own success. And yet I looked at my life this week and I thought, I can't sustain it. I'm barely breathing. I'm missing some of the things that matter most to me. And part of what I want for myself and my own identity is my business success. So how can I have it all? I said, you can have it all, not in the way you are structured today. So if you want to get more business, get more family time, get more breathing space, you need help transitioning to the next level. And that transition, I gave you the answers. Core customers. Make sure you're congruent with your messaging. Pull only who you want to serve. Shed and distill the outliers. Slim down the product offering. Strategize and be strategic with processes and reduce the complexity and really get clear on your brand promise. My friends, business is not complicated. Growth is confronting. Fast growth feels like a gigantic wobble where you constantly feel like I'm being punked. I want that, I don't. Oh my God, yes. No, yeah, back up. Like if that's you, welcome to the journey of entrepreneurship. But ask yourself this as you're listening to today's episode. You're going to save it. If you're in high growth, save this episode. If you're wanting to pursue high growth, save this episode. The wobble's normal, but you have a choice today to make. Will the wobble control you? Will you constantly just think the answer is swallow more water from the fire hydrant? Or will you choose to give yourself oxygen and put the mask on and get support so that you know you can direct the wobble? Do you control it 100%? No. But that's why slowing down is important, because you have to get clear on your true north. You have to get clear what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to. And I will tell you this piece as I conclude today's episode. You are changing in this journey. What you want is changing. What you aspire to is changing. And so when we talk about next level, it can mean in any direction. You do you. You have the ultimate freedom card as an entrepreneur. I get to build a life I want. I want to set my own paycheck. I want to choose who I play with, and I choose how I do it. So if you forgot that for a nanosecond, I hope today you took a moment to see it. And if you're thinking, I need support, ask. This is so simple. Ask. Come find us. I'm Christine Campbell-Rappin. This is Amplify Your Marketing Message, and we are here to show you the secrets of fast growth, not just the theory, but to live it. And my hope is that you live it well. We'll see you on our next episode. That's a wrap on another amazing episode of Amplify Your Marketing Message with me, host Christine Campbell-Rappin. Be sure to subscribe on your podcast platform so you don't miss another great episode. Be sure to visit christinecam.com/podcast to get free resource on Haster, your marketing message. We'll see you all on our next episode.